Hello, I'm FGXToyCat, and 2019 is a pretty big year for Minecraft spin-offs, with both Minecraft Earth and Minecraft Dungeons launching for the first time ever this year, but it's also a bad time for Minecraft's first spin-off game, Minecraft Story Mode. This is because Minecraft was developed in collaboration with the former Telltale Games, and the former part of that sentence lets you know that this is probably bad news for Minecraft Story Mode, and yes, that's what we're talking about today. Minecraft Story Mode is discontinued in the weirdest way possible, in a way that raises a lot of questions about games being basically taken away from people, so let's talk about how and why that is happening with today's video. So yeah, important Minecraft Story Mode information was published on the Minecraft.net website today, and it's something they had to post because Telltale was a developer for a lot of different games, mostly story-based games using other people's IPs, and then when the the game studio eventually closed because of financial issues, this meant that they no longer had the right to publish their game, because I mean they're a non-entity, and if there's no legal entity which is selling the games anymore, then there's no legal entity which has the rights to sell those games, which has the rights to publish those characters, which means that because of some weird copyright issues with the game, basically every single Telltale series is being removed from its various platforms, and this has mostly happened for them already, but Minecraft Story Mode was fairly unaffected, besides the fact that it got pulled from Netflix. Until today, we have some important information to share for all players of Minecraft Story Mode, a Telltale game series, Season 1 and 2, on behalf of its publisher. As you might have heard, its publisher is no longer in business, which unfortunately means that Minecraft Story Mode will no longer be supported. If you have purchased these seasons, please download all remaining episodes prior to the service being discontinued in June. Then they go on to state exactly how Telltale told it to them, but they repeat all the same information, besides saying the specific date will be that it's not supported from June 25th onwards. This means that June 24th, or maybe like June 25th at midnight, but basically June 24th is the last day you can confirm that you'll be able to download your copies of Minecraft Story Mode if you own it on Microsoft Windows, Mac OS, PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, PlayStation Vita, Wii U, Nintendo Switch, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Android, or iOS. If you don't download it before that time, then you presumably won't be able to download it after that time, and this is something that seems really crazy, right? Like, not only are they saying, oh, you can't buy this game anymore, which is already a pretty sad thing, like, oh, Minecraft Story Mode, a game which, we've had our mixed opinions on this channel, and the Minecraft community at large definitely has a very mixed opinion as well, because it's a very, it's a game which had some, some strong points that kind of went downhill as it went onwards, and then started to rely on the whole YouTuber push thing. So it's a game which not many people were hugely in favor of, but the idea that this game, which did, exist and was a thing you could purchase, is just going to go away. It's not going to be purchasable, but then it's a step further. You won't be able to download it even if you have purchased it if you don't download it before that date, which is really wild to me, because I own a digital copy of Minecraft Story Mode, and it sounds to me, again, the way they've worded this, I'm not sure how every platform work, if it's different maybe, but it sounds to me like you won't be able to download it even if you own this game if you don't already have it downloaded locally by that date. And this could be like a digital rights thing where they have to not only stop selling the game but start recalling all the copies. But it sounds really bad that you bought a game but you can't play it because of legal issues. That sounds to me like you should be refunded, and obviously there's no entity with which to get those refunds from, but somehow this is the situation we're in. And I wanted to just use this as a quick point of reference that even though I'm a big believer in digital sales and digital media and digital copies of everything just because it's easier, when you pay for digital and you get, you pay for the same price, sometimes less, sometimes more, you're not just getting a more convenient copy, you're getting a copy which can be taken away from you at any time, either because of copyright issues like this one. Again, after June 24th, you won't be able to download the game anymore. You'll need a physical disc if you want to play the game and you don't have it downloaded, which is kind of bizarre. But when you have a digital copy of any game, you don't own the rights to the game, you don't own the right to play the game, you are being given access to download the game at the whims of whoever you buy it from. If you buy it from the Microsoft Store, it's the whims of theirs. If you buy it from PlayStation, it's the the whims of Sony, who have been known to ban people and make them lose their entire accounts. Same with Steam. If you get VAC banned, I think it's called, Valve account control banned. If you get VAC banned, then you lose all your Steam games. There's like tragic losses of thousands of dollars worth of stuff, because when you own something that's tied to an account and that account has the ability to be banned, or has the ability, or the service has the ability to go down, you will lose all your stuff. There's going to be a really tragic moment in some number of years from now when the Xbox One, the Xbox 360, the PlayStation 3, etc. all go down, their online services just aren't supported anymore, and you won't be able to download those games that you thought you owned because you didn't have them locally at the time. It's something that I think we as a people, we as, I guess an industry, games or whatever, probably need to overcome at some point, because even though there are games that I believe will last for hundreds of years, forever is probably a bold statement, but, Minecraft could easily last to the end of this century, right? Like, especially if it's cared after, etc. What about the games that aren't loved so much. Like Minecraft Story Mode, it's not loved, but it's a game which, you know, it has a mixed feedback. You might love it. The idea that 5 years from now you can think to yourself like, oh, let's see what Minecraft Story Mode, let's see how that's aged. Oh, I literally can't play it because rights issues. I don't know. It's a thing that I've always been. It makes me feel uneasy because in the future we won't have the same ports and standards and consoles and discs and all these different things. They won't be accessible. So so much of the modern age, you know, like the very best stuff will be preserved, and that's great. But the stuff that isn't so great, but is, you know, like has its own interesting things, those are the things that might need to be preserved. In the same way, it's reminiscent about how, you know, freedom of speech works, where, you know, the stuff that everyone already agrees with, you don't need to defend that. It's the stuff where, you know, it's like divisive that you have to, you know, let people say. In the same way, like the media where people aren't, you know, like people are kind of mixed on it, the sort of stuff that you're not really into, but you would defend or you would like, or, you know, you want to play every now and then. The middling stuff in gaming might be lost for a long time, and the fact that this has happened literally just a few years after its launch is maybe just a sign of more of that to come. Or maybe it's the sort of thing that gets people in gear and we work out a system. Maybe, you know, like this is a sign that next generation, or like starting now, buy your games physically just in case this happens, because the cool thing about physical games, they have resale value. You can always keep them for the future, and I hope that that's a thing. This is the reminder that even though I don't use discs, I'm glad that they exist, and I'm glad there are physical copies of this game out in the wild, because, you know, without them, the only way to get the game would be to pirate it. And, you know, like, although that is a really increasingly common way to get media, it's something that shouldn't be the only way to get certain things. And I think that's something that, like, publishers need to work at. Again, it's a really sad issue. It's something I wanted to talk about. But let's move on to talk about some very easy, happy news, because Xbox posted a video on their channel today. They posted about a bunch of little news in there, and at the very end, they say this.
Now, with summer right around the corner, there's never been a better time to dive into Minecraft. From Friday, May 31st through June 2nd, log into your Microsoft account and play Minecraft to earn a free Deep Sea Mashup pack. The pack includes 10 deep sea skins, as well as a map with an ancient citadel to explore and an ocean full of strange creatures. Your free map will be available in the Minecraft Marketplace about a week after you log in.
That's right, it sounds like, from what she's saying, if you log into Minecraft in the next 3 days, then next week you'll get the Deep Sea Mashup Pack for free. This is a really interesting way to do it. Like, you log in now and then you get it free later. I guess it sounds like to me like it rewards people. Anyone who plays this weekend will get rewarded with a free Mashup Pack. And although the Mashup Pack is only rated 3.3 stars in the store, I think Mashup Packs are always interesting pieces of content. Even if you only explore them for like 20 minutes and say, this isn't for me, you'll still have an interesting 20 minutes looking around the pack, in my opinion. Again, I'm a big believer in mashup packs as a thing, and given that a mashup pack, especially the Deep Sea Mashup Pack, costs 990 Minecoins, which is the equivalent of about £4.99, just over $6, the fact they're giving away something worth $6, or that they charge $6 for absolutely free, is really great. Because even if you think that all Minecraft content should be free, the idea that like something that people put a lot of work into, with the impression of selling, with the goal of selling, is going away for free, I think that's really good, personally. So yeah, some good news. Deep Sea Mashup Pack coming to you for free. And, you know, as long as you keep that downloaded, then it won't vanish in 5 years when Cyclone Design stops existing. So there you go. There's even better news. But alongside that mildly better news, I wanted to share something really odd, because this was just a fun coincidence, and I wanted to let you know about it, because Minecraft tweeted out a little bit of a promotion for Spark Squared's Anime High School. It's a bit of a goofy, quirky, I'm not sure what to describe it as, but it's called Anime High School Roleplay, and it's a map that I looked at and I was like, this is a interesting but weird thing, and it's a lot cheaper than every other Minecraft Marketplace map, so I decided to do a store Saturday on it, and then they tweeted this like just before the video. And just as a fun fact, I want to let you know that I'm making a video tomorrow for Store Saturday, as it's definitely now known, that is gonna be me role-playing as an anime girl to see if I enjoy a roleplay map. And I don't know how I feel about that as a concept, but it's something that you can enjoy watching tomorrow on this YouTube channel if you really want to. That's a thing that is going to exist in the future, and I don't like that they beat me to the punch a little bit. I was hoping I could surprise people with its very existence, because again, it's a bit of a strange thing that exists out there in the world that I'll be reviewing tomorrow, and maybe you think that's cool, maybe you don't think it's cool, maybe you think free maps are cool, and if you don't think that's cool, then, you know, I don't think you find anything interesting. So yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Like if you did like it, share if you subscribe, share subscribe if you really liked it, and hit that notification dinging thing if you want to see more videos like this one. I'm going to deliberately keep this under 10 minutes, so I'll see you next time. Bye.